No! It wasn't supposed to go down like this! Bro! Come on, now it's not mathing! It's not mathing! Hold on, this nigga killed Frieza? Now I gotta go do my jobs. Now I gotta go do my job. Ultra Vegito kills Freiza, Emperor of Universe 7.
So our story continues with Ultra Vegito in a frankly scary state, enraged having just heard the life-changing information from Belmod that explained exactly how.
Man, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is.
Our planet Vegeta was destroyed, and crucially, Lord Beerus's supposed involvement. With his body still surrounded by his mysterious black lightning, he grabs his head, complaining in pain as if his anger itself is causing a headache. There's always something with these gods. Not one god can be trusted. I'll get the truth one way or another. Just you wait, Beerus. And with that said, Ultra Vegito then lifts his right arm into the air and using his time rings, immediately opens up a dark and ominous portal to the unknown, looking down on the planet before him and muttering, "This timeline truly is a forsaken one. If not for Jiren now, it is for me. I'll never forget those words, Belmod, not till the day I die.
Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen to this universe
I never
now.
return, but at the very least, Jiren will grow up different this time around.
Yeah.
Farewell."
At least he say one Jiren.
But meanwhile, back in the village of the young Jiren, Gicchin, his master, remains alert and cautious as he places his arm in front of the young disciple and lets out, "Jiren, stay here. You hear me? Do not follow me. I will be back soon. But for the safety of everyone here, I need to see what that strange disturbance was." And instantly at speed, the green elderly man shoots off into the sky right towards the unsuspecting Vegito. But as Gicchin approaches closer, unsurprisingly, he begins to become alarmed at what he sees, muttering, "What on Doro? What is that in the sky?"
Doro.
As when we look from a different angle, we see exactly what Gicchin sees, as it is indeed Ultra Vegito atop a corpse with his latest time portal.
Wait, he wasn't gonna suck up Belmod's body?
What?
Take his energy? I thought that was the whole reason.
Is able to make out who exactly the
All he
deceased
did was
figure on
choke
the
him
ground is, and as he realizes, he whispers out, "No, it can't be, Lord Belmod!"
No, he was
As on the
no
ground-
way. No way he was in on this. Nah. He probably, Belmod probably told him to train Jiren.
Lifeless and his pupils missing, lays none other than Lord Belmod, former god of destruction of Universe 11.
It was all a
apparently
part of the
good
plan.
Friend at some point,
He get
Gicchin himself.
he get Jiren close to Belmod so then Jiren could have something to lose. And then he kill them all off so then it could harness his pain on some Itachi Uchiha Sasuke type shit.
Gicchin moves in closer to verify, completely unfearful of Vegito, thinking to himself,
Seemed like Gicchin
"It's
was
true,
really like
Lord
Lord
the
Belmod.
god of our universe, slain by him."
Or he has some type of respect for his son.
Instantly enraged, Gicchin rushes in at Vegito with a fighting style reminiscent of an older Jiren, yelling, "You will not get away with this! Stand right there!" "You're kidding me!" But with that loud yell, Vegito finally senses the unexpectedly low power level.
Now this nigga about to hate Ultra Vegeta. Nah.
Like his first thoughts on seeing
Now Jiren about to hate Ultra
Right
Vegeta.
now, after hearing Belmod's revelation, this couldn't be any more of a worse time to make an introduction. "Not in the mood right now, old man. Be gone!" As the anger then ticked off View saying, then nonchalantly swipes his arm, clearly in an effort to immobilize.
I swear to God, he go to every time around and just fuck
a
it up.
powerful wave of air, like a tsunami, soon appears and heads straight for the surprise master. What is that? Before having even a second to dodge though, it strikes head on to the elderly teacher, sending him flying backwards like a
I hope he
ragdoll.
lived through that.
And the distance
Yeah,
Gicchin
like
travels
hurt.
seems to be far greater than expected, and when he eventually does land flat on his back, it is with enough impact, the solid ground beneath him breaks apart. With his eyes closed, trying to let out the pain, he yells out, but no one is there to hear him. And as he struggles to open one eye, he lets out to his attacker, "I failed you, Lord Belmod. I'm sorry."
So he was a part of this. But he at least was cool
But
with
meanwhile, an oblivious and
Belmod.
cold Ultra Vegito.
So what I'm speculating is, he told him, "Hey, I need you to train Jiren." That's what I'm this what he just said. "I failed you, Lord Belmod." He told him to train Jiren. He did.
But who is still reeling from his mission to gain answers, just looks down at the injured Gicchin and says, "So melodramatic. I refuse to believe the so-called master of Jiren could be so weak. Get up and move."
I mean, you are like
It
overpowered,
means
bro.
nothing to me either way.
Like I think he don't recognize his own strength at
disappears
times.
into the time portal, arriving in an unknown timeline, leaving Gicchin behind with no one around to help treat his injuries.
Oh man.
"Hold on, master, I'm coming!"
Please
By
let
the
me.
stroke of luck, the young Jiren, who couldn't help but do something to help his master, is seen running right towards Gicchin, despite his orders.
He got the guitar
Master
playing in the
Gicchin!
background.
As eventually, the youngster spots his teacher.
Why does it
seemingly
sound like
just raising
Naruto
her hands
OST?
on the ground. Tears of happiness then begin to overflow from the naive child's face, perhaps even blurring his vision, as with a big smile he yells, "Master, you're here! I knew you'd be okay. I'm sorry for disobeying you. I had to." But as he finally reaches within touching distance, Jiren finally begins to see clearer, muttering, "Master?" As he then sees tragically that Gicchin, even from just the slightest of waves from Ultra Vegito, has died from his injury.
No! It wasn't supposed to go down like this!
Bro! He's even seeing death, just remains quiet. As he tries to move his body though, the writing becomes clear on the wall. As with
maybe we can still blame it on Belmod, because Belmod's body is there, okay? Maybe we can still blame it on Belmod. His body's still there.
Jiren's giant alien-like eyes, the reflection of his dead master, finally becomes undoubtable. No! Master! As the young Jiren, now with tears of sadness bursting forth, yells at the top of his voice. Now, once again, despite the death of Belmod, alone. And the same need for vengeance in his heart to one day find his master's killer. Just this time, still with the entire village to help him accomplish his mission. But somewhere, out in the depths of space, the scene shifts. And the ship that we see floating...
I thought Freiza pulled up to his planet. I was about to be like, yo, this is crazy. I thought Freiza pulled up to Jiren planet. I was about to be like, nah, this shit is insane. This nigga can't catch a break. Come on, like it was just meant for that nigga to die.
In the air is undisputably the ship of the Emperor of the Universe. As when we look inside, at the helm, we see Freiza in his first form, standing tall, looking out of his window onto a familiar planet, and Zarbon and Dodoria, his two right-hand men, stand right behind him. But soon, a caked foot steps forward towards the door of Freiza's room. And suddenly revealing himself and walking through without fear is none other than King Vegeta.
Yeah, I recognize that hairline from anywhere, man. Them two butt cheeks on his forehead, you can see that shit from a mile away, niggas. You can see that shit from Earth, nigga.
As we finally then realize the scene we are seeing is in the distant past.
And that nigga got a BBL on his fucking forehead. I smacked that thing, swear to God, that shit started jiggling.
Before the prideful king then yells out,
nigga got jello on his forehead.
It's over. Your reign of tyranny over my people ends here. We've come to overthrow you once and for all, Frost Demon! But Freiza, hearing this, just turns around calmly and with a sinister smirk, just responds.
I don't even know why they call them Frost Demons.
But we? You and who else, my dear monkey? Your army is so petrified that they're blue in the face. Perhaps you should rethink this and head back to your little castle.
Head back to your little
King
castle.
Vegeta to immediately turn around to his men, and indeed, though they remain standing there, from the blue hue across their faces, not one of them truly feels brave enough to take on the powerful Freiza before them.
Because they know better.
Fools! Instantly angry, the embarrassed king, who turns back angrily to Frieza, having been proven right.
Don't be mad at Frieza,
If these cowards don't have the backbone to stand up to you, then so be it. As the king of all Saiyans, it should be by my power alone that you breathe your final breaths, Frieza. Prepare yourself! And immediately, with as much conviction and ferocity as his future son, King Vegeta launches into the air, his fist cocked back, ready to attack Frieza head-on. But unfortunately, just as we watched all those years ago, the king appears like a mere child before the Emperor, as his first punch misses with the slightest of movements from Frieza. My, that almost hit me, Monkey King. Keep on going. I'm sure you'll learn at least something. I wouldn't want you to embarrass yourself in front of your own men.
Look at this nigga monkey.
Shut it, Frieza! I'm just getting started! Unyieldingly, King Vegeta prepares yet another attack, foolishly increasing his strength, but doing nothing to his speed.
I wonder how Vegeta would have felt if he seen his dad getting beat up
Frieza
like this.
Just dodges down and escapes, his arm still behind his back as he smiles and laughs. That was even worse than before, monkey. Are you sure you've had your bananas today? Maybe it's about time I fed you something else instead.
A death ball?
As King Vegeta, who had happily been on the assault all this time, suddenly finds himself struck with fear as the powerful Frost Demon begins an attack of his own. Oh, I can take this! Man. What? You the devil? What the? As simultaneously, Frieza, Zarbon, and Dodoria all react in shock, as Vegito suddenly appears to inexplicably save an equally shocked and quite frankly relieved King Vegeta.
Okay.
What? Who are you? Eventually leaving Frieza more angered than shocked,
this nigga
as he looks into the eyes of the
goes
strange
to just
figure,
toy with everybody's timeline and just screws up everything.
I've never seen you among the King's elites. Don't tell me you're one of his lowly grunts. How dare you touch me, monkey? You'll die first if you're so eager to cut in line. But Vegito, who seems on the outside calm, but most definitely still enraged on the inside, just remains deathly silent, staring into Frieza's soul as if just to intimidate him. Let go! Let go! Meanwhile, Frieza tries his hardest to struggle and get his fist free from Vegito's grip. But eventually, despite being surprised that he can't break free,
rip his arm off,
rip
it off!
Towards his two guards and yells, Dodoria! Zarbon! What the hell are you two imbeciles waiting for? Do something or die later, fools!
I mean, they gonna die now.
Yes,
like, they honestly should just stay back.
In fear, henchmen,
like, if you can't get out of this, what they gonna do?
Mobilize into their respective fighting positions as if they would do anything to Vegito. You It's an insult for those two ugly weaklings to even attempt to attack me.
Yeah.
They can die for it.
Hakai.
As Vegito then turns his look
No
and
Hakai?
aims at the two elite Frieza soldiers, and with his hand raised, a shining ball of energy begins to appear on the top of his finger.
Oh, nah, he just bonged him. He just Inuyashiki bonged him.
Blast with extreme precision that even leave the famed Emperor surprised with the outcome. As immediately,
that's a dome ski!
Vegito's attack, with both shots firing right through the skulls of the paralyzed in place, Dodoria and Zarbon. You, Lord Frieza! And when the angle changes, we are treated finally to the gruesome sight of both Zarbon and Dodoria, with what can only be described as bullet holes right through their foreheads, as rivers of blood drain down their stunned but lifeless faces. Eventually both landing on their knees hard, until eventually smashing on the floor face first, now deceased and silent. There's no way.
Yeah, it's gotta be worse for Frieza. I know it's gonna be worse for Frieza, bro.
No less, as his whole body begins to uncontrollably shake in his first experience of fear in decades.
At this point, bro, this nigga Vegito out here doing side missions. If you really thinking about it, like this nigga then went to several other universes just to find some shit out. Like he did a side mission just to enter into another side mission, bro. This nigga out here doing side missions like Lil Uzi.
What power? Who is this? While King Vegeta, knowing that the stranger had protected him and was somewhat on his side, stands shocked and more impressed than anything, knowing firsthand just how powerful both Dodoria and Zarbon were. Vegito, who couldn't care less though about his latest two victims, then finally turns back to Frieza and says, "Listen up, Frieza! That was just a taste of my power. I know full well those two lugnuts were the strongest of your men, and I assure you, they won't be the only two casualties if you don't start answering my damn question."
I don't think you need to ask them any questions. You know what happened, bro.
Your questions? This manner of speaking, though, from the stranger who just murdered his own men, instantly
there's no way Belma was lying. I wouldn't even have
Do you have any idea who you're talking to, monkey? You will die before I answer anything. Ah! As with his teeth gritted in rage,
like there's no point in asking,
he attempts to finally launch a fruitless attack at the divine Saiyan. You're going to regret that, Frieza!
Did he rip it off?
He just... As Vegito, with a near empty expression.
I really just be calling this shit. I be calling this shit, nigga. I be calling this shit. I just be knowing what this nigga. I know what RJ, you can't fool me, nigga. You can't fool me, my guy.
As if he just cut through butter with a knife, swipes his arm in a flash, and instantly dismembers the arm of Frieza in an ironic and cold callback to what the Emperor would have gone on to do to Nail.
Oh, yeah, no.
Ah, my arm! What have you done? Leaving Frieza to quite rightly scream in pain as he permanently loses one of his limbs, and seemingly so easily to one of the so-called monkeys he was about to eradicate.
Right.
King Vegeta, meanwhile, just stands still,
infatuated with the scene of his glorified slave driver
completely defeated, bleeding profusely at the hands of a completely random warrior, as he thinks internally, this man, he is no ordinary fighter. Who is he?
You don't realize he's a Saiyan though? Like, how do you not realize he's a Saiyan?
No, it couldn't be.
Nigga, he got y'all here.
Frieza, now having lost a good chunk of blood and coming to terms with the pain of Vegito's attack, then falls to the ground. His knees bent, but not touching the floor, as he's held still tightly by Vegito's unyielding grip.
Honestly,
but the Saiyan, continuing his serious look, lets out, "Still think it's a good idea to not answer me? Feel free to try again. I don't mind leaving you one leg too." What? Okay, fine, I bend. What the hell do you want to know from me? As this last threat then abruptly causes Frieza to change his tune and agree to Vegito's requests, as Vegito smirks and says, "Now that's a good boy. Gotta say, there's something extremely satisfying about seeing you in this position for once, Frieza." With his tone changed, Vegito then gets down to business and asks, "Tell me, Frieza, tell me the real reason you're staring out your window at planet Vegeta. Tell me the reason you plan on destroying it today along with all the Saiyans. Was it Beerus? Was the god of destruction? Tell me the real reason you're staring out your window at planet Vegeta. Tell me the reason you plan on destroying it today along with all the Saiyans."
Nah, no way Beerus was there literally talking about it like with you, bro. Like, it's no way. Is that Beerus's planet, or is that like, I honestly kind of looked like Namek, but I don't think it was Namek. There's no way that's planet Vegeta or nah, bro. Nah, man. Nah, bro. Y'all conversed over this? Like, really had a conversation about this?
Was it Beerus? Was the god of destruction of this universe the one who gave you this order? Huh? How could he know that?
That's crazy.
Frieza, hearing this, is left gobsmacked, almost to the point he forgets about the pain from his severed arm, as he thinks to himself, "This is preposterous. Now. This damn monkey couldn't possibly have heard my conversations with Beerus. Was he among my ranks this entire time? What? Beerus? while King Vegeta has a completely different reaction as he thinks back to his own experiences with Lord Beerus.
Beerus put his foot on this man's head? Nah, bro. What, bro? What's up, bro? What is up with the disrespect from the gods and just everybody who is, like, powerful? Like, these niggas have no respect, bro. Like, he put his foot on your head. Like, I don't care how much of a god you are, bro. You're not doing that to me, bro. That is so disrespectful. Like, I get down on one knee. I'll show you respect, whatever. But, dog, to put your foot on my head like I'm just some type of roach? Nigga, I have a life and conscience. I have a conscience. You can't, no.
Beck and Gall being even more of a slave to him than to Frieza.
Wow,
he continues,
so he was a slave.
That monster was working with Frieza this whole time. But why?
You couldn't put two and two together if you was a slave to both.
Wow. I feel so foolish if this is true. But Frieza, knowing that his orders from Beerus regarding the ritual were to be top secret and not to be shared at risk of his own erasure at the hands of the god, just quickly manages to regain his composure and spouts out instead, "The god of destruction? What are you talking about? What business would a destroyer have with the likes of me, let alone caring about a planet of lowly apes?
Stop it.
I simply wanted these ticking time bombs gone. As you can see from their rambunctious king over there, they were always prone to rebellion. It was a matter of time, and not one I wanted to wait on within my own army. Especially with the rumor going about that... And not one I wanted to wait on within my own army. Especially with the rumor going about that one day a so-called Super Saiyan would appear. Of course, if that happened, that would pose all kinds of problems for myself. So I decided to get rid of them all here and now. If you hadn't stopped my punch, he'd be dead already. That is the truth of the situation. Happy now, monkey?
Cat.
The truth? That's what you call the truth, Frieza? I warned you. As Vegito, hearing this...
I don't believe it. Beerus told him to do it. Nope. Beerus told him to do it. No. Because my thing is this. Beerus knows a planet Vegeta, right? But he also knows a Frieza. You telling me Frieza didn't come into contact with Beerus at no time, but somehow King Vegeta met Beerus and Frieza, bro? And they both treat him exactly the same, like a slave? Come on, bro.
Becomes wide-eyed as the entire ship itself begins to vibrate under his rising frustration.
I'm sorry, but something not happening. Oh my god, dang, nigga!
Without a second thought,
yo, relax!
Into Frieza's skull as hard as possible, leaving the Emperor
I know he got a dent in
but with
his
his
head,
teeth
bro.
now missing and flying out as he yells once more in complete agony.
That nigga about to have brain damage.
Why? I told you. I promise.
No, you lying, bro.
But now angrier than ever at Frieza's insolence.
You're lying.
Even in this situation, the Saiyan yells, I said the truth, Frieza.
You're lying, bro.
One more lie, and I send you to the next dimension. You know as well as I do. You don't give a damn about the legend of the Super Saiyan. You don't believe it for a second.
Come
Even
on,
if you did, tell me why you would so conveniently plan on letting Prince Vegeta, a Saiyan with one of the highest power levels at birth, survive.
Right.
And why do you even plan on keeping him within your army to grow even stronger?
Come on, now it's not mathing. It's not mathing.
Frieza, just try and deny what I've said, and I'll make sure you die a death.
It's not mathing. He knows, bro.
Stop! Frieza, though, in fear at this point, places his bloody half arm out in a futile effort to cover himself.
Bro, get that bloody ass shit away from me, niggas.
Okay, it's true. It's true.
It is
Tell
true.
you the truth. This is pointless, and it seems you know everything already. And for a little while, there is silence.
Because I'm like, that's not mathing, bro.
Finally, Frieza begins the real explanation. Looking to the ground, as if trying to recount hidden memories, the Emperor lets out. Yes, it is as you said. Beerus the Destroyer, the most powerful being in this universe,
came to
a
you,
god, demanded the destruction of planet Vegeta, one of my own enslaved planets that proved profitable time and time again with those battle-hungry monkeys working for me. Of course, I couldn't say no, but it was supposed to be his job, yet he forced me to do it. A favor I had to do in exchange for him letting me continue my affairs. Some of which was destroying planets myself, an act destroyers apparently can sometimes see as encroaching on their turf.
Encroaching on your turf? Well, Beerus is lazy, so he probably don't see it as encroaching on his turf. He's probably like, bro, you're doing my job for me. Like, thank you. Thank you for doing my job for me, even though you're a piece of shit as well. But, like, you know, like, nah.
But it's true. For whatever reason, he asked me to spare the prince before I destroyed planet Vegeta.
Oh, so he never told him why he spared him.
And his weakling men off on a mission not too long ago in preparation for this day. I was told to raise him and hone his battle skills. I didn't get it at first, since the monkey would hardly reach the level of my guinea.
So I wonder, so that's why I said I think Belmont told Gicchin that same thing, bro. I'm all like, he had to have told him that same thing because it just makes more sense, you know, for them to get close, you know what I mean? And you to lose somebody close to you. You feel me? But I don't think Prince Vegeta and Frieza would have been that close. Maybe. But I think he would have been more hurt knowing about his planet dying and his father dying and all that. But I will say, in the video game, Kakarot, because this is why I get so much information from Dragon Ball from so many different places. This is why the story is just always changing for me, because it's never a clear-cut story. That's why I said I need to watch Dragon Ball, the series, in its full entirety. But in the game, Kakarot, Vegeta said he didn't even care about Planet Vegeta or his dad dying. But then like sometimes in the anime, you know, I think he'd like make it seem like he don't care. Yeah, I think he'll make it seem like he don't care about his planet dying. But then at the same time, he'll also go back on that and be like, "You killed my planet, all the sins and my heritage and all this stuff." You know, so it's weird. He may feel conflicted about it, which is understandable, because it's like seeing that and going through that at a young age could probably definitely make you conflicted about how you really feel. Like one moment, you know what I'm saying? One moment you probably got like, you know, a split personality, you know, or like it's this thing where if a person get kidnapped and if a person get kidnapped, they can come like enthralled or have respect or love for the person who kidnapped them. I forgot what it's called. It's like some type of it's a name for it. One of y'all probably know it in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section. But, you know, maybe that's going on too, where he's, you know, where he somewhat admired Frieza in a way, not saying that's true, because I know that he very much did hate Frieza, but it could have been like that, to where, you know, at certain times, to where it's like he had admiration, but at the same time, he still hated this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just weird. The nigga Vegeta literally, at times, 1 minute, he like, bro, I don't care about playing Vegeta, da. I'm just trying to get stronger, blah, 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 blah. But then in other moments, he'll be like, oh, my pride, and you killed off my planet and all this other stuff. So, you know, but I definitely think that the gods get people to train them for them, because it's just easier. And then on top of that, then they can also kill another person that has ties to them, making their pain and suffering, you know, a plus to their strength, you know. So yeah, sorry for that long little rant. Apologize.
And hone his battle skills. I didn't get it at first, since the monkey would hardly ever even reach the level of my Ginyu Force, let alone become a challenge for Beerus. But I did it anyway.
That's cap.
After all, there's not much else I could say. But yes, to that damn destroyer. And that's really all I know. In response, a look of gloom that strikes the king's face, as his earlier fears become confirmed.
Now this got to be a part of RJ's story, man. RJ had to come up with this plot line. Akira Toriyama couldn't do this.
What's the meaning of this? But meanwhile, Vegeta remains in silence, with a surprisingly more calm look, as if he was expecting the reply and now was just absorbing it mentally until he finally says, I knew it. Thank you, Frieza.
Thank you.
And with that said, Vegeta then politely lets go of Frieza's one remaining fist.
So now he about to go find Beerus of this universe and kill him again?
Finally! But just as Frieza finishes, Vegito silently changes his hand position to that of a flat palm in front of the confused Frieza, who mutters, Huh? Monkey? What are you doing?
See, no, you don't call me monkey when no. The power balance is very much different. You don't call me monkey, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You're on your knees. You're sucking my dick now. Have some fucking respect, bitch. I would have bitch slapped him for calling me that, especially when I'm the one that's stronger. Bitch, don't ever call me no fucking monkey. Fuck is wrong with you? You the one with the tail jumping around like a fucking ape on Planet Namek and shit.
Akai!
Yeah, Akai that bitch
Instantly,
ass.
In a cold move, expected of the God Killer, with fury in his heart, like Vegito shouts out at the top of his lungs, ironically, the signature move of Beerus himself. Erasing the downright confused Frieza on the spot, and almost instantly, so fast, the Dark Emperor couldn't even move an inch or say a word.
Bitch ass nigga.
Until in the end, before Vegito and the shocked King Vegeta in the background, just the dusty...
Nah, every Saiyan on Planet Vegeta about to get a Zenkai boost for new forms.
What? Frieza? He defeated him? Leaving the king truly wondering if he was dreaming or if this was really reality.
Honestly, these niggas might just be doomed, period, though, because like Beerus could just, you know, wake up and just be like, wait, hold on, this nigga killed Frieza? Now I gotta go do my jobs. now I gotta go do my job. Nigga just blow up the whole planet. Nigga just blow up the whole planet. Now I gotta go do my job. Thanks a lot, bro. Nigga just blow up the whole planet, bro.
But that was it for today's video, guys. If you made it this far,
yeah, that was a W video. I want to say this, bruh. This is another thing that I want to say. This is why I be speeding up the video, because I have a lot to say, bro. I'm not just about to sit here and just watch. I don't like when I sit here and just watch, because, you know, I feel like with a reaction, there needs to be commentary, a lot of commentary. You know what I'm saying? You need to break down what you're seeing, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you're reading a book and you ask yourself questions after you read a few chapters, like, just to, you know, confirm what's happened in the story with yourself and if you're understanding what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But actually in video form, I get a little bit of help from you guys. But at the same time, I get to, you know, I get to peer off into my own mind and my own speculations of what's going to happen and what can happen. But this is why I don't sit here and watch this at low speed, bro, at the regular normal speed, because, bro, I talk too fucking much. Literally in my bio, it says I talk too much. Like, dead ass. It says in my bio on my YouTube channel, I talk too much, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. These videos, they not going to be 30 minutes. They're going to be an hour and 30 minutes or an hour. You know, if I really sat here and watched this, you know what I'm saying, at regular speed. And on top of that, bro, look, all due respect to RJ, because I love his series. He has an amazing voice with narrating. But he just says things at a slower pace, which is understandable. But I got to get these done in a certain amount of time, bro. I got to get these done in a certain amount of time. It's not a lot of time in a day, bro. I got to edit. I got other videos I got to do, stuff like that. So to keep the pace flowing and going, you know what I'm saying? You know, gotta get it done. But yeah, I don't want to be sitting here talking y'all heads off, because at one point, you want to know what people used to tell me? You want to know what people used to tell me when I used to do reactions? Bro, you talk too much. We get it. But now I have an alternate way of combating that. I'm also trying to get better. Well, I will say I've gotten better with explaining myself quicker, you know, because I'm not the best explainer. I'm actually terrible at explaining things. But this is kind of why I do reaction videos, because I want to get better at explaining it and just speaking. It's why I kind of do YouTube, because I'm just bad at it. But the point that I'm trying to get across is I used to talk very, very much, like too much. Watch my ReZero reactions if you're a fan of ReZero. You'll see. Them joints like 30 minutes long, because I used to talk in them joints, you know. So, you know, that's why I say to combat that, so then it won't be a 50-minute video and y'all won't have to sit through an absurd amount of ads, because I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna put my ads on there. I'm just being honest. I'm gonna put them ads on there. You know what I'm saying? But just to help, just to do right by everybody, by myself, by RJ, because I feel like it's already me kind of leeching off of his content, you know what I'm saying, in a way. Just to do right by everybody, speed up the video, so then y'all don't have to sit through, you know, 10 minutes of me talking, you know what I mean, in a 50-minute video, or 25 minutes of me talking in a 50-minute video, you know what I mean? So, yeah, other than that, hopefully y'all enjoyed, man. I appreciate all y'all for watching. Yeah.